Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. I just got done filming a haul video, and while I was just doing videos, I figured I'll just might as well do this now while I'm thinking about it because I've been wanting to do this for a while as well. Today's video is going to be my final thoughts on the Chanel Signature de Chanel eyeliner to let you guys know what I think about this product and if I would repurchase. I know the video I did on this, I was kind of iffy about the liner to a point, but now that I've actually gotten to use it for several months, I can give you my final thoughts on it. This eyeliner costs about $35. If you're looking at the value of this actual liner, I definitely think it's worth it for $35 because it lasts you at least 5 months. I literally had this pen for 5 months. I use it pretty much like I would say 5 out of 7 days of every week for the last 5 months, and it literally did not give me any issues until it finally actually just completed. Like once it got to the point where there was nothing left, it just kind of like started giving you very faint lines, but overall it definitely is worth it for the value. As far as wear goes, at first I was a little iffy because I was like, this is a different type of pen. I'm not used to it. It means it's a really thin, skinny tip, which this one, from the video you guys can see, it has 2 different types of tips on it. And I actually grew to really love that feature about it because I can do a thin line or I can do a thick line. It was not over runny. It would just give you the right amount of product, and it actually stayed. So overall, I love the type of brush tip. I love the wear of it. The only problem I had with this pen, which I pointed out in that initial video, is that on the corners, because my eyes tend to be like a little bit runny, and the corners, on the outer corners actually, it tends to kind of how would I say, like smudge a little bit on the outside after a long day, and if I'm very active. So that was the only like, downside to it. Overall, like the way it applies, the brush, everything, the right amount of product comes off, and it just gives you this really bold, dark liner look. I absolutely loved it. It was a little bit difficult to put together initially, but like I showed you guys in the initial video, this part of it is the ink bottle. As you can see, it has completely been used up. Almost wearing it every single day. I literally used every bit of the ink in this product. I definitely think that it's absolutely worth it. It is super simple to put together. So when you initially have it, you have the 3 pieces that come together. You'll have the ink, and you literally just snap it onto there. At first it's a little confusing because you're like, what the heck, what am I doing? But you literally just like snap it on there. Your ink goes in. You can put the bottom part out onto it, and then you have your pen. In the very beginning, you have to, once you attach the ink, you want to set it down like this for at least 3 minutes so the ink can start flowing through, and then you can actually start using the liner. And I actually repurchased it because when I was going through like the last couple of months using it, I'm like, I'm not sure about it because like I love it, but at the same time I just have like that little issue with it running on the side. Like if there's like any like water from my eyes or anything that like touches it, kind of like just runs a little tiny bit. But after I use it all up, I was like, oh my gosh, like, and I went back to my old like cult favorite liner that I used to always use, the Lorac one. And when I started using that, because of how thin the brush tip was compared to this, I was like, for a moment I like couldn't figure it out because I got so used to using this liner that I was like, I didn't realize how much I really liked this liner. So I did repurchase, but overall I think this pen is worth it for the money because it's gonna last you for 5 months. I think if I had worn it every single day for 5 months, then maybe it wouldn't have lasted as long. So you might have to repurchase this like 2 or 3 times in a year. So overall it's not bad because a regular liner usually lasts me like 3 months. So I'm buying it like what, every 4 to 5 times a year. So for $35, I think it's definitely worth it. The power of the ink is just amazing. This is good for 6 months. It literally lasts me for 5. I use every single bit of it. Nothing went to waste. Like, I know, like, I'm getting my money's worth. I'm getting the staying power. I'm getting the bold, the blackness of it. I'm getting a luxury product. Bougie a little bit, but it's definitely worth it. I can't say anything bad about it. The tip of the pen remained the same. The brush didn't start to like do anything crazy. I didn't have like random like weird lines. It didn't streak. It didn't like, sometimes, you know, with liners you can't like go over a spot. You can definitely do that with this pen. Once you learn how to use it, once you learn how to put it together, it is like the most simplest thing ever, and I have nothing but good thoughts and good things about this pen. So I did repurchase it recently, and it's going to be like my new like go-to eyeliner pen. I don't know that I can go back to my Lorac one, even though I used to love that pen. I don't know if I can go back to it. So this is going to be my new pen that I will use like forever from now on. Overall, get this pen. You'll get your money's worth. You won't be disappointed. Yeah, I love it. So that is going to be it on this quick review of this product. Those were my honest thoughts, honest review from the last 5 months that I've been using this. And I hope that you found this video helpful. I will link the original video that I did so you can go and see as I like try it out for the first time, put it together for the first time. I'll link that video wherever it links to. I think it's right here. But I hope that you enjoy this. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.